Okay, now it's recording. It would help if I actually press the record button.
Yeah, that would have helped quite a bit.
Yeah. We have a little friend joining us too. Yoga Stitch.
Oh my god. Dude, the thing makes me uncomfortable because I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. So, I don't know what the fuck the story behind this thing is, but it makes me uncomfortable. He's got this fucking toy and it's Yoda and it's Stitch at the same time.
We'll show this camera too. Yoga Stitch. You know?
Yeah.
What's better than a Yoga Stitch? Come on now. My two favorite characters right there.
That's not good.
Here, would you rather have the minion? You have the minion.
That came off of my tank.
Actually, no, it came off at 1.4.
It was on my tank.
No, it was on 1.4 originally, and then your gunner stole it.
Okay, well, I found it on my tank. So it was on my tank.
It was 1.4's originally.
How the fuck did I know that?
Well, I'm good. How are you? Someone's asking how you are.
I'll be better on Monday when my face isn't like hard shut and I can eat actual food, so that'll be great.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want you guys' advice on something. I want to get another tattoo. I want to like continue my fucking tattoo madness, right? So not too long ago, I joined the army and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna get a tattoo. And so I got this little wolf over here, which I fucking love because it looks good on me. Like it just goes with me. I don't know why, but it's a tribal style tattoo. And I was wondering if you guys had any suggestions on how to like make this continue to be like a thing, like add more to it, so as to cover my entire shoulder and maybe run down my arm a little bit.
Hey,
What's up, dude?
hey, Fortnite just showed me, see if I can get some, if I borrow an headset for you.
Yeah. What do you need it for? What gaming system?
Facebook.
Yeah, you can borrow one.
Alright, I'll be on there.
My room's open. It doesn't have a number on it. All right, for sure.
Alright.
So, let's see. Oh, sorry that I was boring you, I guess, but you know, I was trying to see if like anybody could maybe give me some like ideas maybe for like what I could add to it, or like maybe some designs, something to make the tattoo like more wholesome. Because like I realized that the wolf looks good, but being a tribal tattoo, I wanted to add more to it. You know,
Yeah.
so maybe make the wolf like the center of a dream catcher or something.
Well, when I'm gonna put this one on YouTube, I'll make sure to put in the comments
yeah.
what you think.
Oh yeah, I don't think I showed them like so. Yeah, there's like a wolf right there, and I was thinking maybe to make it like.
Can we get some action? Huh?
That depends. What do you want to see? Like, I mean, what do you like? What do you mean by action? Like,
I have lost all faith in humanity. Like, what are these parents teaching these kids nowadays?
All right, look. I get bored easily too. I like watching people do stupid shit. So, depends on what you want me to do. Let's see, like your tattoo. That's pretty cool. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I have another one on my live like down here. I'd show you, but I'm not about to take my pants off on live. That's debatable, but I'm definitely not doing it on live. We're gonna fight because I'm gonna take my pants off in his room at some point. Really? Apparently we're fighting naked. I never said anything about naked until I brought it up. He said I dare you. You dare me to do what? Like take my pants off? Like show you the tattoo down here?
No, we're not doing that. That's not even appropriate. No.
He's like, I don't know, like what they're trying to see, dude. Like, he's like, I want to see the tattoo.
All right. We're also going to talk about, holiday safety briefs.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm gonna run out. Go get what's his name? The headset.
All All right. Well, then I'll take over for the holiday safety brief. But he has a channel too on TikTok. So when he gets back, I'll ask him to put out his TikTok so he can put up a video so you can see it. So weekend/holiday safety briefs. Some people know what they are. Some people don't. It's exactly what they sound like. Most of the time they're boring. This is basic shit. Don't add or subtract from the population. Don't drink and drive. Don't do drugs unless, they help. Who's other? Don't beat your spouse. Don't yell at your spouse in front of your kids, because yes, that is considered abuse. Don't do it. There's another one. Oh, don't do dumb shit. My favorite, though, is don't fry bacon naked. What?
I'm back.
Oh, took you long enough.
I was gonna switch into shorts to show them the tattoo, but
I told him you would tell him your TikTok and you can put up a video later showing off your TikTok or your
my
tattoo.
tattoos.
Yeah.
Well, my TikTok's a real complicated name, but definitely.
I tagged him in my video announcing that we're going to be doing this live, so.
Yeah, it's what your rank can afford, but like it's like WHAT.URRANK.CANAFFORD. I should probably change that and make it a lot simpler. But
yeah, you probably should, but are you? No.
Probably not. I mean, that's definitely a pretty cool fucking. Let's be honest, that's one of the more original TikTok names that you'll see out there for anybody in the military. I want to see what the fuck this does. I might have fucked myself up.
What? What did you do?
Oh, I just put my eggnog like straight into that without like rinsing it out. So I now have the mixed taste of matcha green tea and eggnog. And I mean, the eggnog still tastes like eggnog. It didn't really affect it.
Okay, so I just went over the basic safety brief shit. The 5 Ds. Don't drink and drive. Don't beat your spouse. Don't do drugs.
Yeah.
Don't do dumb shit.
It's kind of difficult when you're a single soldier in the barracks. And like, no one loves you, so you're just in your room by yourself. The only person that you hang out with is, your buddy over here.
Yeah, I'm leaving for Thanksgiving, so.
Yeah, so I'll definitely be alone in my room for the next 3 days, doing nothing but like binge watching TV shows on Netflix and like Disney Plus. That's gonna be
his life.
There's gonna be a new episode of The Mandalorian to watch. Holy shit!
His life's pretty sad.
I mean, it's not sad.
Yeah, it is.
Look. Okay, so my life has two different spectrums. My life has 2 different spectrums. It's either I'm in my room just chilling, like not bothered by anything going on in the world, or
bitch.
Yeah, I was gonna fall my head down. Or I'm out drunk, like drinking with my buddies, having a fucking blast, going fishing or doing something that's like just over the top, I think the most like out of the blue thing I've ever done was like myself and like 2 or 3 of my buddies decided one weekend we're like, you know what, guys, fuck this, we're going to Kansas City. We drove all the way to Kansas City, got a hotel. I accidentally met up with like another group of guys that we know from here on base, and then ended up going clubbing with them. And then one of the like new guys was like, dude, let's go to the strip club. And that's what I was like, all right, hold on, time out. No, like we're going back to the room. You can get as drunk as you want because you're the only minor. I mean, I didn't provide any of the drinks. Like it just, yeah.
Don't drink underage.
Don't get caught drinking underage. I'm not going to tell you not to drink underage because their always learning experience.
By law, I have to say don't drink underage.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm just gonna
and drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly. Definitely drink responsibly and never drink alone. Drinking alone.
Nice. Couldn't have his coat on.
Fucking weird. And drinking alone never leads to anything good.
Yeah.
Mm.
You find it so boring, you can leave. Like, no one's putting a gun to your head and making you stay.
No, they just want to see me in my boxers. That's all.
Yeah, fucking weirdos.
I don't.
You want to see porn? Just go to fucking porn MD. All right.
No. I mean, I'm not. No, like I'm just being flexible here. Just I'm trying to keep it family friendly. Like it's definitely like social media, so I'm not trying to get him banned. If it was my live, like by all fucking means, like fucking shoot me a like and I'll fucking take my shirt off. Something simple. Like I wouldn't care. But that's just me. I'm very different from him. Very, very different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you grow up again?
California.
Yeah.
I have no standards.
That explains everything.
That's not true. Because
that explains a lot of it.
Look,
that explains a lot.
Growing up in California, they don't show you what an in between is. Either you're like this really chill out person who has their life together and is doing damn near everything right, or you're a fucking party animal who's going out all the time. Like,
wait, where's Ashwood from?
Ashwood's from Oregon. That's why he's a lightweight. No, I mean just a little bit of shade towards Oregon because you produced somebody like that dude. Like this dude has two beers, and he's just drunk off his ass. You know what I mean? That's not okay. Like, please let these guys develop some type of what the fuck would I call that? Like alcohol? Yeah, some kind of alcohol tolerance, like so that they're capable of drinking more than 2 fucking beers and dying. Like I'll sit here and do 10 shots, and then we'll still have a couple beers and maybe a Jaeger here and there. And then maybe I'll be like, all right, dude, like, I need to slow down. And then, meanwhile, he's already on his second nap from his first 2 beers.
Anyhow, we talked about that fucking
we talked
live.
about that the last time we were on here. But still, it's still
it's pretty sad that we keep going back to alcohol. Man, that makes us sound like alcoholics. But alcoholics go to meetings.
Alcoholics do go to meetings.
I don't go to meetings. So what are your plans for Thanksgiving?
I shit you not, I'm sitting in my room and drinking Oreo milkshakes.
Now let me tell you why that's a bad idea. 1, I'm sure there's going to be alcohol.
There's definitely going to be alcohol.
2, you're going to be alone.
I'm saying the downside to that. Can't get in trouble if I'm alone.
3, if you stay confined in your room too long, it will drive you crazy. No, from personal experience.
Joke's on you, I'm already crazy.
Fine, insane.
That too. Oh my god.
Fine. We'll end up having to put you in
Here, look, I joined the live. That's the one that just popped up at the bottom. That's my TikTok. You can go add me. Hi guys. Yep, that's me.
Pretty sure I'm only one in.
Yeah, probably.
Alright.
No, there's 2 people on
it. Is it?
I mean, I don't know if I leave. Fucking. How do that's how you leave. It's interesting. I never figured out how to leave those. But yeah.
Let's get back on topic of safety brief and what not to do. If we're going out, go out with a plan. And go out with people you trust. If you and your partner, your significant other, we don't judge here. Just side note. If you and your significant other are starting to argue, and especially if you're in uniform, any uniform, but especially if you're in uniform, meaning you're in military or you're a first responder, walk away. Because for some reason, even if it's the significant other's fault, we always get blamed. So just walk away, cool off, calm down. It's not waterboarding if you use diesel.
Yep. It's definitely not waterboarding if you use diesel. Oh my god. Okay, who's watching football for Thanksgiving? Because I'm doing that too. I'm a big football fan. A lot of you guys are going to hate me because all my teams are from Boston. And I already know like a lot of people are going to be like, oh, you're a bandwagon. No. Sadly,
He's a hardcore Patriots fan.
I mean, I was lucky enough to be.
My boyfriend just broke up with me.
I am so sorry. Alcohol is not the answer.
Yeah, don't
Definitely get some friends to come over because you need some support. I mean, not saying that you can't be independent and be alone for a while because that's definitely something you need to have too, like a period of recovery. But definitely have somebody who can give you comforting words, like a close friend or somebody who you know is actually there to support you.
and not that friend that's just gonna be like, here's a shot of tequila. Been down that road is not a good road. Because then you dance on tables.
I'm not going to tell you that because sometimes alcohol does help, but definitely don't make that your first choice. That's not.
Because then you end up dancing on like coolers and shit.
He did look good dancing on cool.
Hey, fuck you.
Yeah, that's always a fun story to tell. Yeah. You always got the buddy stories where like one of you drinks something that isn't good for their system or doesn't go well with their system. Yeah.
Mind you,
protect this man at all costs. Which one, him or me? Like, so you want the blonde or the Hispanic? I mean, I don't know. No, I mean I understand what they're saying. Love but hate football. Why? Hold on. I want an answer to that. Why? Why do you love but hate football? Like, explain. Because I love football because it's like the only sport that I genuinely felt I fit in. Because I come from a family of soccer players. Being Hispanic, like that's just family tradition. Like, I have my uncle is the goalkeeper for my national soccer team, and I have a cousin who's currently coming up in the ranks for like Division 3 professional soccer, Division 2 slightly moving up. And yeah, the fuck is it?
it's tea.
What kind of tea?
The kind you drink.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, so like, I always had that. Like my dad forced me to play soccer at a young age. Like,
he just wants a hug.
No, dude, I really don't like that thing.
He just wants a hug.
God. But yeah, so like, I mean, I came into the U.S. in 2003, the age of like 4, and no, I came in legally. Fuck you.
You know I love it.
No, it's definitely. Believe it or not, like we're always joking around. It's nothing's taken personal here. Oh, she's the Hispanic. Well, thank you. Definitely enjoy the compliments. That's always nice. I really try to take care of myself. Not really.
Oh, we gotta do the face mask later.
Yeah, okay, so if you guys want, okay, let me get a vote, because we're gonna do like the charcoal peel mask. I got like a whole like cleansing skin treatment thing that he's learning how to do for me, because like I don't know, I just take skincare real seriously, because growing up I had a lot of acne. So if you guys want to see that, like, comment, let us know, because that'll definitely be fun. And so
I'll probably put up a video on Facebook or on YouTube.
TikTok and YouTube.
So
we'll do like tutorials, and like we can't do an unboxing because it's something we bought at the store. But we can definitely like let you guys know what we think of the product and how cool, like how good it works. And yeah, so there's that. And back to like the little soccer story. Like my dad started forcing me to play soccer when I was like 4 years old, and I didn't like it. didn't like it. Like, he would take me to soccer practice, and I just kind of walk around the soccer field, and they'd pass me the ball, and I'd just kick it wherever the fuck. Like, dude, like, okay, I don't know if you've ever seen those.
Hey, sisters.
Sisters. Yeah. But yeah, so like, so my dad eventually got tired. He was like, dude, like, I'm not gonna keep you in soccer if you're not gonna do your part. Ironically enough, my older sister took to soccer really well. Like, it was weird because like I was always a late bloomer. I've always been a late bloomer because I was born premature. I was short for a really long time. So my older sister was bigger than
still short.
yeah, fuck you, still bigger than the rest of my family. So that's a win.
I'm the tallest in my family.
Okay, same. So that's kind of sad. My mom's only 5'1", my dad's only 5'7", and I'm sitting here at fucking 5'10".
It's still too tall to be a tanker.
Um,
Perfect height is like 5'8", 5'9".
I'm still slinging runs like a motherfucker, though, so like
Yeah.
it works.
Hey, you want to come replace my loader?
Fuck no. Who's your loader?
Roscoe.
Oh my god. No, you're good. I mean, dude, look at my crew. My crew's perfect. You have the driver who's been in the driver's hole for like 20 years.
Okay, he's a shit driver. All right.
He's a decent driver.
No, he's. You weren't there when he almost flipped that tank.
Yeah, when you guys got 3 feet of mud on the fucking.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I heard the story.
You weren't there. Like, he could have easily avoided that.
Oh, 5 feet tall. But I mean, I'm sorry if that was taken the wrong way, but short girls are adorable to me, and like,
I mean,
I don't know. It's just
they're fun size.
I mean,
they're
yeah,
not short. They're
yeah.
fun size.
I don't have a preference either. So like, if you're tall or you're short, like everybody has a positive aspect to them. But I grew up around short Hispanic women, so like, I mean, this is gonna sound weird, but like, I definitely would prefer to like hug someone smaller than me because I feel like I'm like protecting them. Like, you just get that
I
sense of
think
like.
that's just a masculine thing.
I think it might be, but
Like, when we see someone smaller than us, we naturally want to protect them.
yeah, like when I hug
Like-
somebody, like I feel like I'm doing my job. Like I just
Don't try
and
to
I'm-
hug me.
yeah no, and I'm a really cuddly person too. Like if you ask me like, can you give me a hug or like fucking cuddle for a little bit, I'm all for it. Like I'm not gonna like tell you like, oh yeah, like there's emotions involved or anything. No, but I'm definitely gonna go and give you like all the fucking attention you want. Because
I'm the complete opposite. I'll tell you to go. Yeah.
that's not. Oh, why are you like this right now? Still okay.
I hate everybody equally. All right, just want to throw that out there.
I don't. I'm a really.
He loves everybody equally.
Yeah, I love
hate
everybody.
everybody equally.
Like,
That's why this works.
From the moment I showed up to this, like, in the army to this unit, like, people were always like, why the hell are you always so smiley, dude? Like, even when I was in basic, my drill sergeants would fuck me up. Like, I had one drill sergeant Stark. He would always make me do push-ups every time he'd look at me, and I would smile. If I smiled, he would instantly just, like, he would let me, just drop, dude. Just drop. Like, so I'd have to go and do push-ups because I smiled at my drill sergeant. And
That sounds typical, though.
yeah, no, but I'm saying, like, I mean, none of the other drill sergeants did it. One of them actually picked on me because I get nervous easily. Like, you know, like whenever you go to like a board or like it's like a verbal exam.
Yeah.
I get nervous during those because like if I see another
You
like
said, "Oh."
so. Sorry, but yeah, so like I get nervous easily whenever I'm like on a face-to-face like exam thing, and so trying to have the whole conversation here. Yeah, so like I can talk to cameras real easily. Like this is simple to me. Like I can answer your questions. I can like respond to you because I don't see anybody. But if you were to sit a crowd in front of me, I would choke
I think
real easily. Like I get stage fright, and so I struggle.
I think what really helped me was like, so whenever I was in high school, my dad, after my freshman year, my dad was medically retired from the Army. So we moved back to Texas. Well, they didn't have wrestling, so I had to have something to fill up my time.
Yeah.
So I got back into band and I did theater. And so whenever
I did theater too. It was really bad on me because like so anytime I would get a part, I'd always end up leaving. Like I'd just be like, you know what, like I can't do it, like because I would see the amount of people that would show up to the performances and I'd be like, I can't do it. Stop trying to put. Fucking,
Yoda Stitch will be.
Can somebody else? Can somebody
Yoda
else please
Stitch
tell
will
him?
be in this video.
Somebody else please tell him that thing is weird. Like it's just such an odd mix. Like you have Yoda and you have Stitch.
It's
Something about that just doesn't agree with me. Like I just.
perfect.
Yeah, no,
It's perfect.
I don't like it.
Yours shows because you don't have one.
I don't want it.
Oh, here. You want to complain about that? Hang on. Let's see.
Put that shot glass right there. That'll be fine. Oh yeah, no.
I am Groot.
I need to get that one. I don't have Groot. I have the little Black Panther, the fucking Captain America, Spider-Man.
Well, I have.
You have all of them, right?
No, I do not, actually.
How was my day? It's been really good actually. I want to say like I woke up 5:30 in the morning, got ready for PT.
Oh, must been nice.
5:30. What?
I woke up at 5 because I had to go get Dorito.
Yeah, whose fault is that?
His-
Okay, well don't come with me because Dorito needs ride. Um,
I'm going to.
but yeah, so like I woke up at 5:30, got ready for PT, and like had a milkshake because I can only consume liquids right now because of my current situation. And so I went and I walked over to our meetup area, and then I can't even exercise, so they just have me standing there while everyone else does like their little exercise stuff and waiting.
And then you tried to exercise.
And then I tried to exercise, and then he came over and like switched me out to the sergeant. He was like, "Oh, you're on profile." Like,
No, I was doing my job as a gunner.
okay, well, whatever. Anyway, I was just trying to do some push-ups, and he was like, "No, you can't do that." And he was like, "Dude, you're trying to get me in trouble. Get up." And I was like, "Ah, fuck." I mean,
You need to be healing, not trying to make it worse.
I only have a couple of days left till my surgery. So
Yes, there's a reason why they give you a specific amount of time.
how many days do I have? Fucking till Monday. I think it's 4 days.
And I have Captain America, Spider-Man,
5 days. 5 days till I get surgery.
Ant-Man,
I don't think I have that.
Thor,
I have Thor. And Black Panther.
Black Panther, and I am Groot. I got all these while I was in Europe. Like we would buy the little Kinder eggs, and that's what would come in them. And like it started coming and becoming a collection. Like
This was our source of excitement and like joy in Europe because there wasn't too much stuff that you could get from the U.S. there that would genuinely make you happy. Like I bought myself.
Takis.
I bought Takis are amazing, but I accidentally started a trend in the barracks. Like, so I went out and I bought myself a Lego set, and it was a Mustang, and I built a car, and then all of a sudden everybody in the barracks was like, "Dude, what the fuck? You're a child." A couple weeks later, you have stuff like this popping up in the barracks. He's got a ship in a bottle made of Legos. I'm pretty sure that's the Black Pearl.
No, it's not.
Pretty
It's a Leviathan.
What the fuck?
Some off-brand bull crap.
Yeah, probably. If Disney did it, it would have been better. Oh, what? She said, "Ew, Takis." No.
What?
What?
Hold on. Why do you say ew Takis?
Are they too spicy for you? Like, what? Like, do you just? Have you ever had them with lemon and tapatio? Like, that's also good.
Oh.
That's like the equivalent of Cheetos with chili and cheese in it. I don't know if you've ever done that either, but I don't know. I love food. Like, okay, you gotta know that about me too. Right now,
They look gross?
they look gross.
Have you ever eaten them?
They're little sticks, like they're little like rolled up tortilla chips. Just I don't know. Yeah, they're just little rolled up tortilla chips, but yeah. So what are you doing? Why do you have a broken wrench in your? That was random as fuck. I'm sorry. I get distracted easily.
There is a reason behind it. Because it's a 10 mil, and everybody loses the fucking 10 mil.
You should make that a keychain.
That is brilliant.
Fucking, and you can't lose it because like fucking keys are on.
No, they got welders. Well, once the welding truck gets back, we can just weld the fucking thing on
That'd
it.
be cool as fuck. Yeah.
You should be like, haha, I always have 10 mil.
Yeah. So right now I've lost a lot of weight. I was 175 when I came back from Europe, and then I had my little fuck you. And then I had I had to get surgery because I broke my jaw. And
someone else broke his jaw.
Whatever, broke my jaw. Anyway, yeah. So right now I'm at 155. I lost a fuck ton of weight because of my liquid diet, and so like I'm just I don't know whenever the fuck I can eat food again. Probably next week. I'm just gonna like start carb loading and go and start working out again. Hopefully, so. Definitely gonna get bigger. Like I look super fucking scrawny and I hate it. Like do you see how much muscle mass I lost?
Yeah, you lost a lot.
Yeah, like I was definitely bigger. A lot bigger.
Yeah, but to be fair, that's all we really had to do in Europe.
Yeah, like all I did was exercise and eat and exercise.
Oh, but that was so nice because like, we could get up and you could be in the middle of the fucking night and you could go work out.
I mean, I can still do that here. Like I wake up.
You gotta do the whole sign-in thing, Majig, so you can access it.
You don't have your cat card register? I do.
I didn't do that.
I did that when I was back here, so it still works. I looked at it the other day, and it fucking works. Yeah, but for right now, all I can do is use the treadmill. It's really horrible.
It's Black Panther's turn.
Let's see what else you guys want to talk about? We've talked about food and like Takis and stuff. Trying to convince me to take my pants off here.
That was weird.
I wasn't that weird. Like they wanted to see the tattoo.
To me, it was because I'm pretty sure that person was trying to go further with that. Like,
no, it wouldn't.
I have lost faith in humanity. This is why I hate everybody equally.
I trust everyone, like to a point though. Like, don't try to take my kindness for granted because it will turn around and like fuck you up. Because I can be a very nice person, but just as equally be a horrible kind of, like I can be the repercussion to your action. Put it that way, and it won't end well.
I think I can speak for both of us. Like our day has been pretty good. We did PT and then we were off. We've been off for the rest of the day, so.
Yeah, we've just kind of been hanging out and trying to waste some time, like
running errands.
Yeah, like I went and I got my little sister a Christmas present. She wanted a new lunchbox, so like I went and got her. I went out of my way and paid like $65 for a meal prep lunchbox. So like this thing holds like 5 different meals and then 2 protein shake bottles and then 2 like little side pockets for like other bottles and stuff. This shit's crazy. But like I'm thinking about getting one for myself too, because like it'll definitely help for work, so I don't have to be going back and forth.
Once Connex gets in, I'll have my gym bag, and I won't have to go back and forth as much.
Yeah, that too. Oh, look at that, Jones.
Jones.
Oh wait, let's see.
Come on, speaker.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Jones? Hey, no foul language.
Carl use some of your gaming headphones now because he said the wired ones ain't working.
I only have wired ones.
I mean, I know, but the ones you gave him, he said ain't working. No, I'm talking to Alicia.
Yeah. All right. Well, it might be the wire, because I have like a couple sets.
That's fine. It could be a wire. He just needs something that works. It ain't working.
Yeah. All right. But.
Hey, you call.
Yeah.
Literally,
if you don't like them, you can buy your own. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Well, that's how I feel.
I mean, yeah. They're like they've been sitting here like in the storage for almost 6-7 months now, and I hadn't used them, so I didn't know whether they worked or not. But yeah, so yeah, I'm kind of. What else can we talk about? What else can we bring up?
Well, I did put in the video that it was going to be safety briefs. So, what are some of your safety brief tips? I mean, I know you haven't been in the army that long, so you haven't heard of different types of safety briefs.
I
But
mean, I've gotten quite a few. Like
you've
I've
been
gotten
the reason
dude.
for some safety briefs.
Okay, you will become proud the day that you are the topic of a safety brief. Like everybody learns differently. I learned through experience and from others' experience. So like, if
What's your most embarrassing moment? Go on, Galicia. I'm
Jesus
pretty sure
Christ.
that's directed towards you.
my most embarrassing moment, mine mostly involve like that horrible nightmare everyone has of like asking a girl out and then like getting shot down in like the worst possible manner. But I want to say personal choice. Before I shipped out to the army, there was a girl that I was very fond of, and like I'd been in a relationship with her, and like I don't know if you can relate, but everybody has that one ex that they'd always go back to. Like if she were to come back,
The one that got away.
yeah. So like no matter what we went through, like if at any given point she were to come back and tell me, hey, like let's try this again, I'd do it, like in a fucking heartbeat. But yeah, so like I got invited to a company party, um, it was a Christmas party, and so I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna go. I don't care if she's there. I'm gonna have a good time. I show up, and my buddy who works in hotel maintenance is there, and he was like, hey, dude, like this is one of the guy's daughters. She's the same age as you. Maybe you guys will get along. Like, talk to her. Brings me a beer, and then like I just I hammer the beer like if it was fucking water because I don't know. I enjoy alcohol.
Because he's a drunk.
Not a drunk. Anyway,
Yes.
so this is also like the worst decision I've ever made in my life, by the way. So I have a drink, and I start talking to this girl, and we start getting along really well. And so we decide, like, I start dancing with her and stuff, and like they're playing a lot of Hispanic music. Growing up Hispanic, you have to know how to dance. Like, it's mandatory. If not, they will shame you for it.
Kind of like growing up in the South, you have to know how to two-step, even though it's the easiest shit, and people still don't know how to do it.
Yeah, same with Hispanic music. It's really not that hard. You just have to be able to move your hips.
Move your hips.
Move your hips really well. But yeah, so I'm dancing with her, and out of the corner of my eye, I spot that girl, my ex, and I'm just like, oh my god, like now I have this like rush of feelings like just hit me, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna ignore all of that. I'm gonna have another beer, and we'll come back and keep talking to this girl. And we're getting along, and she's like, starting to dig the mood, and she's like, so what's up? Like, what are you doing after this? And I'm like, well, I'm not from around here. I have to drive like an hour and a half away, like back home. And she was like, wow, like that's kind of far. Like, why don't you get a hotel room? Like, I'm just like, no, I'd rather not. Like that just because in my head, like that was just a red flag, like she's trying to go home, like, and I'm not trying to do that. Like I obviously wasn't ready for something like that because I clearly still had feelings for this other person, so it wouldn't have ended well.
Can I stop you right there real quick?
Yeah.
That's how you can tell who's a real man or a real adult, is they can admit to themselves when they're not ready, and when they will screw someone else up, and so they stop themselves.
Yeah, like always try to be honest with yourself about your feelings and don't drag other people under because it would make you feel better. Like that's not okay. Continuing the story. So as the night carries on, like I'm still dancing with her, we're having a good time. People start leaving, it starts getting more empty, and so me and this girl have been dancing the whole night, and then like the song comes on, and we become the center of attention. Like we're dancing this so well, like as partners, that it just looks amazing, and everybody like forms a little circle around us, and we're like, oh shit, like that's fucking dope. And then I recognize this look on my ex's face because she would do this whenever she would get jealous, like she would get this look on her face. And she tries to start up her own little circle onto the side, and I'm just like, you know what, like, hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, like, just to break up the tension. And, like, I took off, went to the bathroom, hung out for a little bit. And, like, I came back, and I told her, like, hey, like, you wanna go get another beer real quick, like, just, hang out on the side. She was like, actually, I was trying to head out. And I was like, oh, well, it was nice meeting you, and, I hope you had a good time, too. and she was like, "Oh, yeah," like she was trying, in a way, she was trying to invite me to like just go with her. So this is where the embarrassing moment starts. So like now I've had now I've had a couple beers, and my emotions, like I'm very sensitive with my emotions when I drink. Like I can be either very emotional or I can be a party animal. There's only two options. Shut up. Anyway, yeah. So my emotions start kicking in, and I was like, you know what? Like this is also the time where I had stopped working because I had enlisted in the army, and that January 2nd was the day that I was going to see my family for the last time and go to basic training. And so the reason why this relationship had ended was because so I had decided to join the army. I had just recently finished school, and she was like, "No, like get a job and start going to school," and that's what she wanted for me, which I completely respected because it was something that I wanted to do as well. But she was very demanding about it, and so like that just made me frustrated because I was sitting here applying for jobs and or I was trying my hardest to find a job, and she was just like demanding, and like you know, in to a point, it gets frustrating because you feel like you're not being understood, and the communication wasn't great because every time they would try to talk about it, one of us would get frustrated, and it would just turn into an argument. That's not good for a relationship either. So we ended up taking a break, kinda, and then you know, like I went to see her, and I was like, hey, listen, like I just wanted to like say goodbye because at the end of the year, like this is probably like one of the last times you're gonna see me because I'm shipping out. She was like, oh well, I don't believe you anymore because like anytime you told me you were gonna do something, you didn't do it when you said it was gonna happen. And I'm like, well, that's not my fault. Like, you know, things change and you just kind of have to go with the hits. And so basically, she was like, I don't believe you, and like it really hit home for me. Like that. That's some. Those are some words that like to this day I use as encouragement. Like anytime I've been in a negative situation, I use it as fuel to get me to where these people thought that I wouldn't be. And so she said she didn't believe me, and so for New Year's, the last thing I told her was, "Hey, if you ever find it in yourself to forgive me for the situation that I put you in, like, cool. If not, I'm sorry that I did put you through that. But this is the last time you're gonna hear from me." And I leave tomorrow. Like I was telling her, like about I was in my hotel room at MEPS, getting ready to leave, and I was telling her about how that was the last time that I was going to see my family, and that I hoped everything went well for her that year. That was at the beginning of this year. Um, the last time I saw her at that Christmas party, I was drunk. There was this dude trying to talk to her, and I got jealous. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got jealous, and as I'm making my way to the elevator, um, it's just it seemed like a movie moment where she's just standing there with her friends on the dance floor looking at me, and I'm in the elevator just looking back at her, and this dude like starts taunting me. I don't take that well at all. So I got pissed off, and I walked out of the elevator. The security guard looked at me and realized that okay, like he's pissed. Saw the other dude, and he was like, "Okay, you're fucking with him." I walked up to this dude and I straight up let him know, like, dude, like I will fucking kill you. Like I genuinely do not care. Like I will whoop your ass. Keep in mind the dude's like a whole foot shorter than me. Like he's one of those guys like that you kind of laugh at because like they're short, but they're gym rats, and you can tell. None of that has ever mattered to me. I genuinely have never cared what you look like. If you beat me in a fight, cool, congratulations. But I'm not scared to fight anyone. Like I will go into this and I will put everything out there just because I'm furious. And I would do like I would just I'll put myself out there because that's just the type of person I am. Like I'm gonna stand up for myself because I was bullied growing up, so I don't like I've just refused ever since to like turn down a fight or like turn away from anyone.
What's up, afterlife?
What's up afterlife? And so yeah, so like I got into this dude's face, and then she saw this, and obviously like that didn't look well on my part because she didn't see what had happened. The security guard kicked the other guy out, and I told him, I was like, you know what, like I'm leaving. I was on my way out. He was like, no, I saw what happened. Like, you're good. I was like, okay. And they kicked the other guy out. I drove myself home, and that was the last time I saw her. What?
You drove yourself home after how many beers?
3. That's not drunk.
No. What was the legal amount? I'm pretty sure you just turned 21 too.
Shut up.
Don't follow his example.
Yeah, don't follow my example. I'm definitely not a good example to follow.
She said, okay, you had your reasons.
Yeah, but like I mean, like I think about it sometimes, and like obviously every it's like one of those situations where you have two different points, like perspectives, because there was two different points of views, and so in her eyes, I was this drunk who just got into a fight because it just seemed like because I didn't get my way, and that's how she's gonna remember me. But I choose to believe that, you know what, yeah, that's the image I made for myself, but I know that that's not who I am. Yeah, I enjoy having a couple drinks with my buddies and like we like roughhousing and stuff, but they know that I'm not, I'm not this out of control like person when I get drunk who like will go and fight anybody. Like that's not me. They all know that. Like,
I mean, you might talk shit.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I talk shit like a motherfucker. Like I
I'm
will
pretty
talk.
sure that's how you got your jaw broken.
That's not what happened. I remember kind of what happened for that story, but yeah. So like, I mean, I know that that's not who I am, and it doesn't define me, but it's definitely something that I learned from, and like that's my embarrassing moment. Like, making myself look like a dumbass to somebody who I genuinely cared about. Your turn. That was a really long-winded story. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. I really don't have an embarrassing moment.
Bullshit. There's
No, like,
always an embarrassing moment.
so the way I look at life is like either you can be embarrassed about shit and like you can let it control you, or you can just fucking man up and move on. Like things are only embarrassing or only as bad as you make them out to be.
I'll be right back.
Like sure, some things suck and someone might think badly about you, but there ain't no reason to get embarrassed. It's life. Things happen. And he disappears. Okay, so my new plan is he really, really doesn't like the Yoda. So it's a Stitch Yoda, right? He really doesn't like it. So I'm gonna start making videos of me messing with him with this. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. Like, he finds it so creepy. He finds the Stitch Yoda creepy. So I've got to figure it out. So if y'all have any ideas how I can mess with him with it, just put a comment. No, I'll try and make it happen. I would have to find out where I can get more. You better hurry back. I might answer this phone call for him. Yeah, I'll look up where I can find more. And what I could do, I know where his room's at. So these are barracks, and they're set up like dorm rooms. So what I'll do is once I find more, and like I'll get different types too. I'll set them up in front of his door, like formation. How's the military? Well, depends on how you what type of perspective you take. Personally, I like it, but I'm good at it. I know my place. I know where I belong. You might ask someone else that isn't good at it, or it's just not for them, and they'll tell you it's bad. But a lot of things in life is perception. Like, I can't remember who said, but someone said you can't. Other people can't control your own happiness. You're the only one that can control your happiness. So if you try to be happy every day, you're gonna be happy every day. You know, it might be a little bit harder on other days, but you know, it's all about what you do. But I'm gonna continue trying to make more of these videos. I'm gonna try to get some different guest speakers in here other than just my buddy. I want to start doing like I don't know if any of y'all have seen any of Jeff Rogan's stuff, but like he really inspired me. Like how he sits down and he talks to people about whatever they're good at, or, whatever they want to talk about, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do it with militaries and first responders because I feel like a lot of people don't realize that we're humans too. I am a human being, and a lot of people they only see the uniform. Grant, yes, that is a big part of my life. My uniform is part of who I am. I grew up around the military. I was raised by it. It's always been part of me. And whenever I took that oath, that oath does not expire. Not for me, not for 90% of these people. So I want to do more videos talking about their lives, what they've been through, what are their goals, what are their dreams, what advice they can give to people. That's something I want to do. And I think it'll be good. I'm hoping more people will start watching my YouTubes and interacting with us on TikTok. Oh hey, you're back. In case you didn't know, I have my laptop set up taking videos that I'm going to be posting on my YouTube later. Sorry. What do you mean more people? You mean my comment if I want more people to see this? To interact with us? No, yeah. I mean that's my whole goal is I want people to see we're more than just our uniforms. Yes, our uniforms are part of our lives, but I want people to know there's a person behind that uniform. Whether they be first responders or military, there's more to us. And I want people to know that. And I want other people, other military people, other first responders to also know we support them just as much as they support us. I see it as part of the I Got Your Six movement. Yeah, pretty much. I was talking about how I wanted to get more people to watch these so they can see us for who we are, not just see the uniform. They see us, I was talking about how I want to get more people.
Yeah, so it's definitely not a tough guy. You gotta remember, we're human, there's still people under that uniform, and even though we signed up to serve the country, like, and we're ready to face any adversity put in front of us. Put it that way, because I don't want to say enemy or like situation. Like just anything you put in front of us, of course we're gonna go and defend, and we'd be willing to lay down our lives. But um,
Oh, look, the cold corn dog is back.
wow.
Boom! Roasted.
Okay, we got jokes. That's great.
I'm gonna use that now.
Cold corn dog.
Yep.
That's a new one, actually. Man. Yeah.
I've never heard that before. That was great. That was great.
Really,
Yeah, your bae called you.
yeah, no, dude. Yeah, fucking-
No, he's leaving again. When a significant other calls, you better answer or call back quickly. Women are terrifying. Anyways. Look, I also have a minion. That's just no. If you have any ideas of how we might be able to get more followers or how we could better interact with the public, or if even if you want to go support my YouTube page and share my YouTube with other people and get me out there, I greatly appreciate that. Like I said, I'm trying to help my fellow brothers and sisters in arms. Like we said, a lot of people just see the uniform, and there's so much more to us. Like, he's from California, I'm from Texas. I have buddies that are from Guatemala, Puerto Rico, Dominican, New York, Alaska. I knew a guy from Alaska, Florida, Tennessee, like all over. Doing more common content. I'm not sure exactly how to do more common content, but yeah. You talking about doing the typical videos that everybody else does on TikTok? And at the same time, I also want them to be able to get to know who we are. That's why I have this in the live, and I have a YouTube page that I put personal things on. But yeah, I can get to where we're doing videos. I'm planning on making some videos soon. Yeah, that's the plan. Just a little hard to do, 'cause, I'm kind of doing this on a whim. I've never had any mentors whenever it comes to something like this, so I'm trying to find my groove, find what works for me. So, but it's going to take me a little bit longer than probably most people. But as I get more people, watching it, it kind of helps me build my confidence. Like, okay, I'm doing something right, and like if I got feedback on this stuff, it would be nice. That way, I'd be like, okay, they didn't like that, so let's do less of that and do more of this. well, I'm about to get off. I tried to keep these at about an hour at the max, because I have a life too. Believe it or not, may not look like it. I will look into that.